Hello everyone, I'm Polly and today I'm so excited because I'm touring Hotaru, a Japanese-inspired island by the amazingly talented Kinoto, and I'm excited because Kinoto's videos were actually what made me want to start making more elaborate builds and ultimately share my process here on YouTube, so it is a complete honor and privilege to be touring this island today. As always, all the info about this island's dream address and Kinoto's socials will be in the description for your convenience. On this island we have some cute villagers: Tengi, Shino, Lolly, Chester, Zucker, Ace, Sasha, Genji, Petri, and Kabuki. I started by going left, and right next to the resident services there is a house that looks super realistic. Continuing left, there's an old port and there's just so much detail, it really feels like I'm walking in a port. On the left bottom corner, there's a ramen shop, and besides loving the building, I really like everything around it because it makes it look like people actually come here and leave trash behind, and I also love the bike and the scooter. I think the vibe is immaculate. Behind the ramen shop there's a building under construction, and again the attention to detail is 10 out of 10. To the right there's a shrine. I really like how the trees create sort of a frame from this angle, it looks absolutely stunning. Going down the road we go back to the intersection between the port and the first house we saw. Next to the shrine there's a tea house with a similar environment to the shrine. Continuing right we arrive at the shopping district, and I love all the lights on this time of day. You can also see where I took inspiration for the shopping district on my Japanese-inspired island. I love how it looks so lived in, and again the vibe here is perfect. On top of the shopping district there's Able Sisters to the left, and Nook's Cranny to the right. Crossing the train tracks there's Chino's house to the left. If we continue to the left, there's a pharmacy with Petri's house on top. The house is decorated, but I won't be showing the interiors of the villager houses today, but you should definitely check them out either on Kinoto's socials or by visiting the dream address. Next up, there's a continuation of the rail tracks, and before we check the train, let me just show you the train station. You can actually enter the train, which I think is so cool, and it looks so pretty inside. Going back, next to Shino's house, there's Kabuki's house. And behind these two houses there's a small market with Chester's and Genji's houses on each side. To the right there's an access point to the campsite that is tucked in on a small space at the back of the island. Going left next to Chester's house there's Ace's house, right next to the secret beach. Continuing left and we get to Tengi's house in the left top corner of the island. Before we continue, I just want to show a wider angle of the plantation between the little neighborhood and the train tracks. Going back to the Nook's Cranny, to the right there's a festival, and again all the lights in this time of day look so beautiful. Behind the festival there's the resident's house transformed into a temple. Continuing right we get to Lolly's and Sasha's houses that are on top of a ryokan. I love how Kinoto used the villager houses' roofs to make the ryokan's roof. It's just genius and looks stunning. Since when I arrived on this part of the island it was already super dark, I will show both night and sunset views of the buildings because with a little more light you can see more detail. Behind the ryokan there's an onsen and the building is actually covering the museum. Going back a little between the residents and Lolly's houses, there's a secret shrine. Going back again, passing the shopping district entrance, there's a school with a completely different type of architecture, but it doesn't really look off because we are back on the more modern part of the island. Next to it, there's a little soccer field. And if we climb the school's roof, we get a beautiful view over the festival. Going back the street there's a 7-Eleven and it looks so awesome. I love the parking lot and all the details in the building and all around it. Crossing the street, there's a little decorated beach with a little market, and Zucker's house is also part of the market. Next to the 7-Eleven, there's yet another house similar to the first one we saw. And last but not least, there's a resident services in front of the airport. This island is absolutely stunning and I love all the details and secret accesses. Definitely one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to making a Japanese themed island, and I'm so happy I got to tour it for you guys, although I'm sure most of you already know Kinoto's work, but I'm really happy nonetheless. I have toured other amazing islands that are also great inspiration, and you can check them out on this playlist. You can also subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss the next time I upload a new island tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!